The VE Commodore was called Holden's billion-dollar baby when it was launched back in 2006. The second child is often less costly, and so too is this latest VF range. But it still represents a massive investment by Holden. There's no better place to be than the nation's capital to drive Australia's favourite car. Hi, I'm Tim Pomeroy, this is NRMA's driver's seat, and this is the all-new Holden Commodore VF Sportwagon. I've driven it straight from the launch here in Canberra. Let's have a look in detail. The standard features have been improved across the range. Let's get the exterior out of the way first, because there aren't really a lot of changes. The biggest changes, well, from the windscreen forward, the sheet metal's all new, and it's given it a much more European look. This new Evoque replaces the Omega and is the base model in the range. We reviewed the VE Sportwagon back in 2010. Mechanically, much of the engine is carried over into this new VF. Back then we were impressed with its improved drivability. The new range is more refined and has a higher level of standard features. It's also stronger dynamically on the road, and importantly, it's cheaper. The Evoque Sportwagon we're driving is priced at $36,990. That's $5,000 better value than the old model. As soon as you settle into the new redesigned seats, which have more bolstering, you will see that the changes have really lifted the interior's appearance. And all models come with Holden's MyLink infotainment system and an 8-inch high-definition colour touchscreen display. And now, all the touch points are finished in better quality materials. And the switches for the windows, which are in the centre console and have been since the first VB Commodore, have been moved to the driver's armrest. Improvement to the NVH levels inside the cabin are huge, and to get some of the V8 noise that we all love and is in reality part of this car's DNA, some of the acoustic material was taken out near the driver to give it that sporty sound. The new Evoque is powered by Holden's 3-litre V6 City engine, and it's matched to a 6-speed automatic transmission. The engine drops 5 kilowatts of power compared to the old model, but has the same amount of torque, and that's due to the new single outlet exhaust system. The new electric power steering and revised suspension has refined the Commodore even further, and even in base form, the Evoque feels more dynamic and sure-footed than ever before. But importantly, the new steering rack has helped achieve a 24% reduction in fuel consumption. And if you want an even sportier drive, Holden have models in the lineup like the SSV Redline that you can choose. The official claim fuel consumption figure for this model is 8.3 litres per 100 k's. Out in the real world, on our 250k test, we achieved 8.8 litres per 100 k's. In many ways, the VF is like an iceberg, and there's a lot more happening under the surface than there is above. I'll take you through some of the changes. This is where the story really begins. Here is the all-new electric power steering rack. And the changes to the front suspension include a revised shock setup, a new forged alloy lower control arm, and forged alloy steering knuckle. And at the rear there's been some big changes as well. There's revised springs and shocks, a new centre diff, and an electric handbrake actuator. And there's a new simpler rear exhaust setup. And the brakes, they're all new as well. There's a new booster and brake master cylinder for improved performance. So have these changes made the VF a better car? Well, in my view, definitely. Especially to the interior, where the differences are amazing. It's more refined, and all Commodores now feature park assist. All these changes add up, and this new VF takes the Commodore name to another level.